Hello and roar, everybody! It is Drew Nowlin once again, and welcome back to my home amongst my books, my masks, my costumes, and of course my cool glasses, because I'm feeling very prehistoric today since it's April 1st, April Fool's Day! But I'm not coming here to make fun. As always, I'm trying to educate you all in regards to furthering your careers as actors, entertainers, so on and so forth. And today I wanted to take a little behind the scenes look at some instruments that you might use in your professional careers and how you can start preparing for them right now. So without further ado, let's get this thing started. Here we go. Today, we will be discussing prompting devices. Does anyone have any idea what a prompting device is? No? Seriously, I'm actually asking, do you know what a prompting device is? Well, if you are unaware, that might mean that you are in need of a prompting device. And I mean that, again, in just a jovial fashion. Allow me to take these off so we can speak a little more plainly. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there are devices in this business, specifically backstage, that we will need to utilize to help us in our performances. A prompting device is this. This is the basic definition. Any instrument that helps us to remember. Every now and then we will have the occasional forgetful moment. We will have a brain fart. We will just go completely spacey and not know exactly what we need to say or what we need to do. It happens to the best of us. But these devices in our wonderful career paths known as entertainment help to put us back on track, help to get us back into the groove so that we can finish a project without a lot of undue stress and, of course, embarrassment. Now, in this field, there are three major prompting devices. Do you have any idea what they are? You may have seen them. You may know one or two, but you might not be aware of all three. Well, allow me to put you out of your misery. Here is the first one, which is cue cards. Well, what did you think? The most cost-effective and pretty simplistic prompting devices there are. Yes? Yes. Well, the next one is one that is kind of kept under the radar a little bit, at least in our circles, which is a ear prompter. Now, there are several different kinds of these. We live in the age of earbuds, headphones, things of that nature, and you might see the bigger ones, the big ear covering ones with a little microphone utilized by the people who are working backstage or behind the scenes, which are all wonderful endeavors. Much props and respect to the people who do backstage work. They can communicate with the stage manager, the director, whoever is in charge, and they can be utilized from different areas depending on how strong the circuitry and, of course, the signal is. But us performers, we have something a little different, as illustrated below. We have ear prompters as well, but they are not nearly as cumbersome, nor are they two-way, which means we can only hear. We can't transmit back what we might need to say. If you can look at it, it's only the size of a dime. A dime! And it fits snugly in the ear, almost invisible. The same technology, I think, that sprung from those people who have hearing disabilities, which is so awesome, isn't it? But yes, ear prompters would be the second installment in our wonderful peek into the miraculous world of entertaining and faux pas. We've had cue cards, we've had ear prompters. What is the final installment? All of you know this one, and if you don't know it, you will be exposed to it very, very soon. 99.9% of the time when you're working in film, television, newscasting, any of these things where a little glass eye of a camera is looking at you, you will be using this, which is, of course, teleprompters. Teleprompters. Here's a wonderful example. Have any of you ever seen one of these, with or without a camera on the back of it? Well, here's what a teleprompter does. A teleprompter is two components, mainly. It is a mirror and it's a projection device. The projection device, being a tablet or something close to that, is projected up and then bounced off of an angled, transparent mirror to whoever needs to see it. Now, why don't we just have a flat screen somewhere that we can just see? Normally it can be bigger because normally teleprompters tend to be a little more compact, a little smaller. Why can't we just have a big screen TV facing at us? The main reason is if we take the angle up like this and we're trying to read off of it, that creates glare from any of the lighting sources that may or may not be hanging above you. This way, at this angle, with something projecting up, there's absolutely no undue glare that could impede us from reading whatever is happening on that teleprompter. And the teleprompter works just like movie credits, slowly scrolling up with the words that you are supposed to say. An intriguing little device. And sometimes we even have control of how fast the teleprompter can go. Either someone is helping us in the studio, or a wonderful mechanic or electrician is controlling the rate of speed and can even reverse it, or if you're like our weather personalities, they can control it with a little doohickey that they have right in their hands. They not only control the teleprompter, but also the graphics that are projected on the green screen behind them. They are masters of the teleprompter, as are most newscasters. But we, the performers, the entertainers, the ones who are in movies and television, we also have to be prepared to use this fantastic device. What would be the best way to learn how to read quickly digital text going up in a few fashions? Well, here's one way. I got an example for you right now. See if you can do it. How did you do? Pretty good? Pretty bad? Well, don't be too hard on yourself if this is your first time. Just realizing that you need to work on something is the first step to getting better in this process. Inherently, we always need to practice new things. Because I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times more. Entertainment mirrors technology always. What might be the best way to learn how to speed read digital text? Well, try to read the credits of your favorite movies first and foremost, or here's a better suggestion if you want to get a little bit better in regards to speed reading. Put on your favorite movies at home when you have a little downtime, turn off the audio, turn on the captions, and do your best to read those. And once you get good at that, try to imitate the voices or give it a little more inflection, a little more emotion, and see how that goes. Sooner rather than later, you're going to get really, really good at that. Where unlike cue cards, the person will hold it there until they know you're finished, so you don't really need to push yourself too hard to speed read. Ear prompters, that's their own unique formula about how they work. But again, teleprompters is what we want you to get used to. We need you to cement yourself to learning how to react to them and where to look for them. Any questions? Well, I know this is a brief video, but it needed to be said. Those are the 3 types of prompting devices that are out there. If you become exposed to them anytime soon, The sooner, the better. Believe me, the sooner, the better. More practice, more experience always counts for something in this business. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you will be back again to learn a few other little things with me, Drew Nowlin, your acting instructor via this channel. As of right now, it's getting a little late. I have work early on in the morning, so I'm going to bid you adieu and good evening. Hope you all rest up really well, are staying healthy, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care.